And the 1-2. Drill deep to left field. There it goes! See ya! Up for grabs. There's his walk-off home run.
Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'll be talking about my New York Yankees and how we are looking very, very good. And look, right now we have the best record in baseball, sitting at 22-8. And I have not for a long time felt this confident about Yankees team, and I felt this good, and have had all these great just memories of just such a good team, and just be able to comfortably trust my team, trust my elite bullpen, trust my pitchers, trust the lineup to hit, to mash, not even just get homers, but just hit as a whole. Got Anthony Rizzo having a really good year. Aaron Judge has 6 homers in his last 11 games of baseball. Fresh off a walk-off 3-run shot last night. This Chapman goes ahead today and he closes out the game. Was a little bit of a shaky game. Almost gave up a game-tying homer to Bo Bichette, but we don't talk about that. He went ahead, struck him out. Vladdy popped up, and we were good, okay? But the Yankees have now won 2 of the 3 series against the Blue Jays, I believe. We lost the first series, then we won the last 2, including today. We won the series over the Blue Jays in a very good game. That was pitched today by Jameson Taillon. But again, talk about the, we have to talk about just how good our pitchers in particular have been, because man, obviously starting off with a guy like Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole started out pretty shaky, but he's definitely been, as of recent, really picking it up. Had a really good start. Had a really good last 2 starts. Had a really good start against the Rangers. Starts against the Guardians and against the Royals. Obviously had his worst start of his MLB career by far in the Tigers game, but after that he's really stepping up. We're gonna talk about Nestor Cortez Jr., who went 7 1/3 his last outing 2 days ago of one-hit baseball. He had 7 1/3 of one-hit baseball. That man is tough. He is a stud, and he is literally right behind, I would say, Garrett Cole for number 2, because he is, bro, that boy's a stud. Doesn't have by any means like hard throwing stuff. It's just stuff. It's just weird. It's just not really it's very unpredictable stuff. Like there's like what, like 91 90 miles an hour, kind of like a funky delivery. Just he's the good pitcher. Okay, he's just a good pitcher. Also shout out to, like I said today, Jameson Taillon, when he went ahead and today had a really good game, gave up 1 run, like 5 1/3, and the fact that we're so confident in our team that we can go ahead. We have a longer reliever by the name of Michael King, in my opinion, the top 10 reliever in baseball minimum, might even be higher than that, honestly, because Michael King is a long reliever that can get anywhere between 1, 2 to 3 innings, completely dominate. Again, he's a guy that really has good stuff. Like I said, Cortez has good stuff, but Michael King can actually throw hard, and he has really good delivery, good amount of pitches that he can just go ahead and just flash. And that man, I'm telling you, he could be literally our 5th starter if we wanted to, but we're so deep. We have Luis Heel in the in AAA. We have David Garcia, who hasn't really panned out to anything. He was a top prospect of ours, still I believe in AAA. We have all these pitchers that can go ahead at any time and come up. We have Michael King, who could easily be our number 5 if we needed one. Let's say somebody gets injured, he just step in and be that. We have Jordan Montgomery, aka Monty, who he does his job. Okay, the thing about Monty, you know, if you're Yankees fans, we never give him runs, so he'll have a good performance. Like he'll give up like 2 to 3 runs, let's say like 5 1/3, 5 2/3, and he'll get like no run support, maybe like 1 run. And don't forget the Yankees right now, we have no Domingo Germán, which he's gonna be obviously in our bullpen. He can be one of our long relievers. Again, when he's healthy, he can obviously be our number 5 starter, number 4 starter. Just how good he is. And yeah, like I love our bullpen. I really feel like we have the best bullpen in baseball. I really love our lineup in particular. Obviously, Aaron Judge. I'm telling you, Yankees fans, we need to pay this man. If Aaron Judge leaves this team, I have lost a lot of respect for it, because this is a superstar player. I don't care if he's in his 30s. The guy is one of the minimum top 10 players in baseball, and he deserves his money, and he deserves it now. So please do not let this man walk, or I'm gonna lose so much respect for this team. Okay, Giancarlo Stan, honestly, he's not having really inconsistent season, but he had some big moments. He had a homer as of recent, which was very, very good against the Blue Jays. It was like a 3-1 shot, very close in the game. And yeah, Stan is one of those guys that you just love, a guy that you really just want to have in the clutch moments, because he is a clutch person. As we know, he owns the Red Sox. He went ahead, had a pretty good series against the Blue Jays. And yeah, Anthony Rizzo, a lot of people, including myself, were kind of skeptical about keeping him on the team and resigning, because you obviously want a bigger fish like a Matt Olson. I know we wouldn't get Freddie Freeman, but he was an option. Obviously, we could have win after a couple guys as well. Ended up signing Anthony Rizzo, and he literally at a point this season like a week ago was leading the league in home and even had like a 3-homer game. That man is not. Joey Gallo's been very underwhelming this season. Stevens honestly hasn't been the greatest at all, but I guess it'll suffice. Gleyber Torres has been having a really resurgence this year, especially as a recent. He hit a 3-1 shot today, had a walk-off homer recently, had a walk-off hit against the Guardians, had a 5 RBIs, including a 3-1 homer and like a 2-run single. He's a LeMahieu, who I love when he's leading off for us. Dude's absolutely amazing. Can't really hit power too much, but that's not big. Get these LeMahieu before you get him, obviously for his just prowess around the whole entire field. He can hit to any part of the field, really. Just an all-around contact hitter, which we need to absolutely add to the team when it's full of power hitters like Judge and Stanton and Rizzo and this and that and Gallo. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, I really love our bullpen in particular. Michael King, the dude is a stud. Jonathan Loaiska recently has been picking it up a lot better. We don't even have to make a home run right now. I believe he's still out, I believe, with an injury. Chad Green, when he comes into the game, think about Chad Green, I love his stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes in high moments, the guy just turns to absolute shit. Literally just turns to Flash Stanley. Sadly, literally just crumbles. Like Chad Green in the high moments, sometimes he just can't make the big time out. It's the only problem I have with Chad Green. Clay Holmes, dude has been nothing short of a stud this year. Had a really good double play today in this series against the Blue Jays. He was a ground ball pitcher, had some good stuff. Got him from the Pirates last year. Absolute finesse of a trade from the New York Yankees. And yeah, Clay Holmes is so good. And the fact that today we went from Jameson Taillon to Michael King to Clay Holmes, like, this bullpen is the best in baseball, and now we will not be told otherwise. And also we have Wandy Peralta, really good lefty as well. Love Wandy Peralta. Also love Lucas Licky. We have Steven Ridings, who last year showed he has some really good stuff. I believe he's currently injured. And also shout out to Miguel Castro. We got him from the Mets as a recent. In the trade for Joely Rodriguez, the lefty who we got last year in the trade for Joey Gallo. Man, Miguel Castro has some good stuff, but man, he's just a one-inning guy. The fact that we're trying to turn him into like a long relief pitcher, Aaron Boone, that is not it, okay? Aaron Boone, that is not it. Miguel Castro is a one-inning guy, gets you out of some jams maybe. He's a strikeout pitcher, has some really good stuff. He's a really devastating cutter. Like, Miguel Castro's cutter is disgusting. It is filthy, okay? So yeah, shout out to him. The only problem really have with this Yankees lineup is really just at points Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks at points is just, he just cannot put the ball in play positively for any production in runners and scoring position. I know he's had a couple of big moments this year, probably like 2 or 3 max, respectfully, but it feels like every time this man is in runners and scoring position, he always crumbles. But hey, I guess we're still flourishing, so for now, I'll let it slide. And we still have no Zach Green. I believe Zach Green literally is undergoing time. He's on surgery. He literally will be honestly one of our best relievers, and he's out of the whole entire season. And the fact that our catchers right now are really not really producing really too much at all. I mean, they're producing a lot. I'm not gonna bash our catchers at all. They're not producing on offense, but what they're doing on defense with the framing and this and that, like Trevino and Higgy, they're maybe swinging poodles at the plate, but they're really good framers. They're really good, like, so good catchers. Like, I love Gary Sanchez, but respectfully, his defense was god awful. Thankfully, you have Higgy, Trevino, that guys have really good defense, and occasionally they'll hit for contact. Trevino's had some pretty good moments. Higgy's had a decent amount of moments with the Yankees. So as long as they're really playing really well on defense in terms of framing and all that, I literally fine with production they have. Hope they can improve in their offense, but hopefully that ends up coming along. Also got Josh Donaldson from the Twins in the trade, also with IKF. IKF today had another error. Thankfully, he got saved because Alejandro Kirk tripped, I guess, off the base somehow, some way. I don't fucking know, but IKF, he's like 0 for like 19 his last 19 plate appearances. His bat has been really inconsistent this year. His defense honestly hasn't been as advertised. It hasn't been elite. It hasn't been Gold Glove, so hopefully he ends up picking it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Yankees team is looking really good, looking like one of the best teams in baseball right now, in my opinion, the best team in baseball. I'm not trying to be biased here, but we have the best record in baseball. People are honest about having an easy schedule, playing the Guardians and the Tigers and Royals, and then we just be one of the best teams in baseball. It seems that a lot of people are going to go to the World Series and win the AL, the Toronto Blue Jays. Go ahead and we beat them in 2 of the 3 series to start the season off. and we literally are playing our best baseball, honestly, that I feel like we've played in a while. First, have an 11-game winning streak. The team is dealing, and our bats are finally coming around from that three-day rest of the postponed games against the Rangers. We got Aaron Judge walk-off as of recent, and man, the Yankees are flourishing. We're actually a good team, and we now have a one-game lead over the Mets for the best record in baseball. Then you see our rival, the Boston Red Sox, sitting at 11-19 and worse than the Baltimore Orioles. Talk about poverty, okay? But the Yankees are looking good. Are the Yankees back? Hopefully the Yankees are back. Hopefully this continues, because man, just hoping right now watching the New York Yankees just have such a good feeling about this team. Like I said, the pitching is amazing. The hitting is coming around after the 3-game rest. We have a lot of games and a lot of days. We have like no off days because of obviously the 3 days for postponed games against the Rangers. But hey, this is time to go ahead and bulk up the AL East lead. We now lead over the Rays by 4.5 games for first in the AL East. Hope they continue that up. We're 82 in our last 10 games, and the Yankees are flourishing, and this is a really fun team. The amount of walk-offs this year, this team is buzzing, and I am just all here for it, okay? Other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. And what are y'all thoughts on the Yankees? Do you guys believe in them as much as I do? Because I feel like this team is going to be very, very good, and they should make some major noise come this postseason, because this is a season really where it's literally World Series or bust. Because how many years have we come close to the World Series? Last year we lost in a Walker game to our rivalry, the Boston Red Sox. Come on, gotta go out, win a ring, resign Aaron Judge, and just continue to just bolster up this team, because man, this team is electric, and I am just all here for it, okay? Like I said, that is the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It was John, and I'm out, man. Peace.